I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. I'm about to go into my first game of Weekend League, and to be honest, I'm not going to say it's going to be my last game, and it's my first game at the same time, but there is something that I've realised, and I'm going to talk to you about it when we play the game. I'm going to do it live, which is probably really stupid of me, seeing as how it's middle of the day on Sunday, about to play the first game, and everyone's in the house bored, so they're probably all playing Weekend League. This is going to be an absolute mess. The team I've decided to go with is this one on screen. Team of the season, Ter Stegen in goal. PK and the guy that I can never remember the name of. I'm going to call him Yuri. Left back, we've got Saar and Amavi out of position. Not happy about it, but still. Kante off chem makes me feel sick, but it is what it is. Awa, Saul's SBC card, and then of course Jari Litmanen, Mariano and Hazard. Mariano, I've put a hunter on him. Is that a good idea? Maybe a waste of a hunter, I don't know, but I needed someone up there with pace. I've had a look at my team, and my main account, right, was so far behind this one for so long, until recently, where I've packed like 2 or 3 team of the seasons, did 1 or 2 SBCs, and now all of a sudden this account is just full of like old, outdated SBC cards. You know, Saul and Ter Stegen, with the possible exception of maybe Hazard, who is still kind of relevant, I guess. He is, let's be honest, he's still a very good card. He's lacking in the finishing shot power department and maybe in the stamina department now these days, but the rest of it is still pretty good. You know, good short passing, very good dribbling across the board, very fast, 4-star, 4-star. So him, Saul and Ter Stegen still relevant. Everyone else, including Kante, I might add, is kind of behind where most people's accounts are these days. So the team that I'm going to play is, the formation I'm going to play is a 4-2-3-1. Let's just get into the game and we'll see where we go from there. Here we go then, into the game against this guy's team, who, very good team. The fatty card, I wish I'd done on this account. Even though Hazard plays in that position, I would have played one of them as a left forward at striker, because that card on my main account has been nothing short of revolutionary. Yeah, that's the word. Revolutional is not the word I was looking for. Not even sure if that's a word, to be honest. Just realised how in the way my microphone is that I genuinely can't see. That could be an issue, because it is quite literally in the way. So what I might do is move it just a little bit closer and probably end up breaking the mic with how loud I'm going to be speaking. Playing in that icon or playing against the icon kit is still a problem for me, because I've used it for so long. I've used it for months. So I'm used to playing with it. So I keep thinking it's me. Look how good I am. Oh wait, it's not me. So this is Weekend League, and you may not know what it looks like because I haven't played with it on this account for quite some time. The reason for that has been because I just didn't want to. We stopped the road to glory for a while, we came back, and then I didn't have enough points to qualify, and there's been a lot of reasons why, but what? That's another reason why I'm going to go that way. Hey, that's justice, because I didn't even do anything, and I didn't even go for a tackle. I literally pressed A for a pass and somehow managed to give away a foul. Interesting. Oh, that's not the pass I've played. And that's one of the reasons why I hate this game. It really, really is. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I genuinely don't like this game this year. I don't like saying it because I don't want other people to go, do you know what, he's right, this game is trash, and then you don't watch it and then I don't get money, you know. So it is, I'm not like lying by saying, oh, look how much fun I'm having, because generally I don't have fun playing this game. Hello. Unless Litmanen scores. If Litmanen scores in any situation, I have fun. But for the most part, I just, the game annoys me to my back teeth. It irritates me, because it just doesn't work. I said already in the first 11 minutes of this game, I've somehow given away a penalty, even though I didn't press a button to tackle because I didn't want to give away a penalty. I've what else have I done? I've already somehow misplaced a pass that was a very simple ball that didn't go anywhere near, that didn't go anywhere near where I aimed it. It's just, there's a culmination of things that come together with this game, that it's just the connection more than anything. You know, when you go in for, boom. Oh, what a save. You go in for like, just a simple pass, and it just goes the opposite direction. I go for a heel-to-heel flick, and he just stands there, and then I get tackled, and I'm like, well, you know, if he'd done the heel-to-heel flick, I'd be in now, but he didn't do anything. So as it stands, I can't see, as it stands, we've just lost the ball. You know, like that sort of thing. That's what irritates me. The gameplay in this game actually isn't that bad. Go on. Oh my god. I should be like 9-0 up by now. I mean, no, I'm joking, of course. I should have scored, though. I should have got a goal by now. It's my fault that I haven't scored. Great save from Van der Sar from Hazard's shot. That effort from Saul was... Well, he should have scored, let's be honest. He should have at least hit the target, but I don't know what happened there. Can we track back? Hello, come on. Here we go. Get the ball. Get the ball. No. So why is this my first game of the weekend, and why is it potentially my last? Well, there we go. We're 1-0 down against probably the best card in the game, by the way. He's on my bench. I can't fit him into my team. So there it is. I will bring him on. I've got Littmanen up front. I don't want it to happen. It just couldn't. It's not that I'm forcing him into the team either. I just could not. Oh god, I've pressed A. I have pressed pass. Can you believe it? No, probably not. You're just bad at the game, mate. I am. I won't sugarcoat it. I am bad at the game. Is that one? Oh my god, that's. I've played it out wide. I have played it out wide. Right, let's get this out of the way. Right, let's talk about this. I know I'm not very good at the game. Is that the reason why I don't like it? Maybe. I don't know, because I can't, you know, me telling you I don't like it because of this, that, and the other, it might genuinely just be because I'm not very good at it. And I can't believe that hasn't got in either. And I can't admit it to myself that I'm just bad and that's why I dislike it, right? But, oh God, it's half the time, it's things like connection and players not doing what you tell them to do, so on and so forth. That is mainly the reason why. Like, time and time again, I don't think I've played a game in the last, I'm not sure, maybe the last 2 months, 3 months, where I've not muttered to myself in one way or another, I hate this game. And I know a lot of people will say things in the heat of the moment, but they don't actually mean it when it comes to FIFA. It's just kind of one of those things that you launch your controller, never playing this game again, oh, screw foot champs, I'm done with it. And then in the next, 10 minutes, you're back into another game, and you're moaning, brilliant, and you're moaning that you hate the game, again. I will say it even after the game. I hate this game. I would much prefer to play FIFA 19, and that's saying something, because that game was one of the worst. That wasn't a football game. That was an arcade game of crossing, simulator, and finesse shots. But at least to a degree, the passing was still very bad in it. But at least in that game, you had a level of consistency. Oh, come on now. You had a level of consistency with servers and stuff. Like, the servers for EA have never been very good. And that's just something we've had to live with. But this year, they've been worse than ever. This year, they've been awful. And it's in Rivals, it's in Champs, it's in Draft, it's in Squad Battles, which isn't even an online mode. I know you need to be connected to a server to play it, but still, it's mad how Squad Battles can sometimes feel like you've got that sort of dynamic difficulty against you and things don't listen, you tell them to do fake shot. What are you doing? And that's another thing. They just do stupid stuff. I'm not saying it didn't happen in 19, because of course it did, right? But he's come and he's caught that, but he couldn't catch when no one challenged him. Mad. Keep it in. Keep it in. There you go. I mean, I can't see what I'm doing because my microphone's in the way, but hey, pass it. Little ball inside, little drag back, thread it through, and shoot. Right, yeah, so let's talk about me being bad at the game, right? Like I said, it could be because I'm bad at the game, and because I'm bad, I am blaming the game. And I'm saying it's a bad game just because I'm not very good at it, right? And you can argue that if you want, but I don't think I'm actually that bad at the game. Sometimes I'll go through periods where that is genuinely my bad. That was my fault. I didn't mean to do it, but I did it anyway. Yeah, sometimes I'll go through periods where I'm feeling very good. Other times I just go through bad periods where I'm just not doing the right thing, and it's my own fault and stuff like that. And on the whole, I feel like I'm not that bad. I can, if I keep my cool and I'm not like angry playing the game, which is very difficult, and time, which we'll get onto. If I can manage time properly and I can have, you know, a good run at champs, if you will, then I am more than capable of finishing. Oh, for God's sake, I can't beat this goalkeeper. I'm more than capable of finishing Gold 2 with loads of games left. Same Gold 1, I think I could get to maybe with 1 or 2 games left. I feel like I'm good enough to do that. Like, you can't say, like, I know a lot of people will go, well, until you actually do it, you can't say that you're a Gold 1 player. I'm not saying, I don't care. Don't care if I'm Elite 3, Top 100, Gold 3, Silver 1. Don't care what player I am. Don't care what level I am. It doesn't make, honestly, doesn't make a blind bit of difference to me. In previous FIFAs, I have concerned myself with improving and trying to be a better player. I don't care anymore at all. I don't care whether I'm like I said, an Elite 1 player or a Silver 3 player. I really don't mind. As long as I'm enjoying myself while playing the game, that is realistically all I care about. Let's just do that. I think, I'm not saying Lozano has better finishing, but if I can just get through on goal a little bit more often, have someone a bit snappier up front. Littmanen missed maybe 3 one-on-ones. He missed 3 shots at the keeper. I'm not actually blaming Littmanen because the goalkeeper has made some worldy saves. He saved one insane effort from Hazard that should have gone in. Great save. And he's made 2 other really good saves, or 3 other good saves. Hello? Oh my God, it deselected me. Brilliant. And this is why I get annoyed at the game. Casemiro, a CDM with like 60-something finishing, has just gone through on goal and scored, and it deselected one of my centre-backs. I'm trying to get the right one, and then I finally get him, and it just takes him away from me because it thinks, the game genuinely thinks I'm better off controlling, that's not what I did, controlling someone else. I can live with it in Rivals because it doesn't mean anything. I still get annoyed at the game, but I can live with it because it doesn't mean anything. This is like, I've got a very limited amount of time to play my games, and I need to get the wins. I don't care if I go 14 and 16. As long as I finish Gold 3, it's all I ever really care about. But in this case, it's like I don't have the time, and that brings me to my next point. The pandemic that we've had, that we are currently having, really, there's a guy in the middle, right? 6-yard box, he's unmarked. That's not what I've done. Jesus wept. He's unmarked, 6-yard box. I played across, yep, brilliant. Do you know what I lose my rag with the game, I really do, because it's just not listening to me. It's just not. I know everyone goes through it, and this guy I'm playing has probably gone through it as well, where he's played several passes, but I don't care because it's happening to me, and I don't know what's happening to him. So I'm just going to talk about my experience with it, right? Right, I'm going to aim for Hazard here. I mean, it was an audacious pass, to be fair, but you know, you never know. That's a great effort. Oh, look, Van der Sar's made another save. That's crazy how many saves this keeper's made. I mean, you'd expect him to save that, to be fair, but it's just another save to add to the list, isn't it? Anyway, with the current pandemic that we've been experiencing, shall we say, the ad revenue on YouTube has plummeted to more than 50% drop-off, which is bad, you know, because I'm one of those YouTubers who was just sort of on the cusp of making a living from it. Like, I don't make a comfortable living from YouTube ad revenue, but I make just enough that I can do this full time and not have to worry too much about things like bills and stuff, right? But with ad revenue being interesting ball, no idea where that was going, but still, with ad revenue being 50%ed essentially, I'm now earning half what I was earning before. So I'm having to try and make up the shortfall with extra videos. So if you've noticed, oh, that's a good goal. If you've noticed, I'm making 4 videos a day, every single day. I mean, today might actually be one of the days I don't make 4 videos, and that's because I've fallen behind a lot. The Bundesliga team of the season is so high rated that they're all really expensive, and I can barely afford any of them. And rather than just go and say, oh, I'm just going to go and review whatever from the minor league that no one cares about, I'm just not doing the video. But come on, run. You just feel so slow, man. So I'm doing 4 times the amount of videos. Play it. Oh, why won't they listen? pressing pass and he's just stood there. It drives me mad. This didn't happen in FIFA 19. When you pressed pass, it might not go the right direction, but he at least made the pass. In this game, he might not do anything. That's offside, probably. Oh, well, okay. Lozano is the answer. I don't even think I've got a chem style on him, actually. But, hey, so I'm making 4 videos a day, which is mad. And I get a little bit of help here or there, preparing a few things. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying I'm doing it every single thing myself. I get help sometimes from certain people who want to be kind, and that's cool. And some people send me some footage. So, like, for instance, the... hello. Oh, I took that touch. That's my fault. I shouldn't have done it, but hey, it is what it is. So, with the red picks, for example, sometimes for 6 p.m. content, I get some nice, like, red pick things I can chuck in the 6 o'clock videos to sometimes entice people in. I don't clickbait. I don't go, oh my god, insane, best red picks you'll ever see. And maybe I should, but I don't, because, you know, I get stick for it and I just can't be asked for the, you know, people dying around the world, and then there's little Jimmy on my YouTube video. Hello, do you want to make a tackle? Thanks. Little Jimmy on my YouTube video complaining that I've just said, oh my god, insane red pick in the, you know, in FIFA. Is where it is. Long and short of it is, hello, can we get that ball to our? Oh right, yeah, good. That's Mariano. That's not our. That's our. There we go. I mean, that's what I wanted to do, right? But hey, here's what it is. Can we cut inside? Can we play it inside? Can we chip it back over? Is he offside? He is indeed. The long and short of it is, because I'm doing so many videos, I just don't have time to play Weekend League. Now, there is an argument to be made that maybe, just maybe, I could... What are you doing, mate? That I could review players in Weekend League, right? And I've done it before, but it is not easy. With how angry I get at the game, with how sweaty the game mode is, and some of the teams you come up against are just unplayable, right? I mean, this guy, to be fair to him, he isn't like... Okay, so to be fair to him, no offense to him, I should say. He isn't actually very good. I think if I was... I don't know. I'm just bad, right? Oh, God. Do you know what I mean? I am really bad. But he isn't a great player, and I do genuinely feel like I can beat him. But for the most part, you do play against a lot of good players, and the situation is very sweaty, and you don't get an awful lot of room on the ball, and it's difficult to review someone when your prime focus is to win the game. For God's sake, in Rivals, don't care if I win the game. Doesn't make a blind bit of difference. So I'm happy just to give the ball to the particular player that I'm reviewing, try him out, and so on and so forth. In this, I'm trying to win the game, and it's annoying to have to focus on trying to win the game, but also trying to get clips and then write down those clips and so on and so forth. And this guy's going to hold it in the corner. No, he's not, because he's not good. That's what I'm saying. Like, this guy isn't actually good enough to even hold the ball in the corner. So I should have beaten him. I won't lie to you. I should have done better here, but I just haven't done. Maybe just launch the ball up front and see if Lozano's any good in the air. Would help if the button actually registered. I pressed header then, right? I held down A for a header, and it did nothing. And I had to hold it down again for it to work. But, you know, it is what it is. We lost our first game of Weekend League, which, like I said, doesn't surprise me. And it doesn't bother me, because as much as I would love to go to 14 wins or even 11 wins... Oh, for God's sake, mate, really? As much as I'd love to go to 14 or 11 or whatever it may be, I just don't have the time, because I'm having to make... Can we blow the whistle? Thanks. Because I'm having to make literally double the amount of videos that I normally make. I have no time, like none at all. And I can't play in Weekend League to review. If people watch The Road to Glory as much as they did last year, I wouldn't have a problem, because I would be able to just churn out Road to Glory videos with me doing foot champs. But this is a one-off, because I know people won't be engaged with this. I guess it doesn't help with my commentary, because my commentary is literally me moaning. But it's not... I mean, I apologise if I've come across... Look at that. Lozano's come on half-time and just scored twice and got man of the match. I apologise if it's sounded like I've come across as just me bitching and moaning for 20 minutes. I'm essentially trying to explain to you why I can't play Weekend League. And more than just I don't want to, it also comes down to I physically don't have the time. There aren't enough hours in the day for me to sit there and do 4 videos, then play Weekend League, go to bed, wake up. By the way, I am married and I have a life, you know, so I need to do that sort of stuff as well. And I need to eat. And yeah, it's just, I know a lot of people will say, oh, yeah, but you're in lockdown now. So that makes it worse. That makes it worse because there are more commitments during lockdown for me than what there were before. I have less time to record videos now that I'm in lockdown than I did before. And I'll allow you to try and work that out for yourself if you want. But it's just hard for me right now to be able to make 4 videos a day on a limited budget as well and try and do foot champs. And I can't do videos in foot champs because it's far too stressful and it's just not worth it. But I mean, I would love nothing more than every Thursday to have a rewards video with decent rival rewards, maybe some packs we've built up, some SBCs and marquee matchups and stuff, and then 2 player picks with 4 choices from Gold 2 or something, a couple of 50k packs, 35k packs, and all the rest of it, like we used to do at the very beginning of the game. But A, this game really does grate on me. B, I don't have the time. That's where it comes down to, and I'm gutted because I love doing it. I love opening the rewards. I love having the rewards, but there just aren't enough hours in the day. I apologise. Today has been a bitch fest. If this gets a decent amount of views and interest and engagement and people seem to be enjoying it, that's more important than anything else really, is that people want to see it. Didn't know Reed went to MLS, but if people want to see it, then can you imagine? I can't. Then I will do more of them, and then that makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to play things like Weekend League, because if you guys want to see it on the road to glory, then I can maybe do 2, maybe 3 live games, or maybe even 5 live games, chop it up into just the goals I concede, the chances, the goals scored and stuff like that, and then whack that into a video, maybe even 2 live games and then 3 pre-recorded, talk over the pre-recorded, have the live games in between. That's 1 episode. If you're interested in seeing that, then maybe we can get through, I don't know, 15, possibly 20 games a weekend, maybe, if I'm lucky. But I need the videos to hit the same level of views as a review would, otherwise it's just not financially viable right now. I tell you what, this whole thing has hit me more than I thought it would, because when it happened I thought, well, okay, maybe ad revenue will dip slightly, but to be honest, it won't affect me because I work from home anyway, so it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. I've still been allowed to continue to do work, but I have been hit badly financially, and that's why, and that sounds stupid, but that's why I can't play Weekend League. That sounds so stupid, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed me moaning for 25 minutes. If you have, then do me a favour and hit that like button, and I will try my best to do more. I won't just do 1 live game. If you guys like it next time, I'll break it up, like I said, into pieces, maybe try and get 5 games in one, which is generally what I do for a review. So it kind of makes sense that instead of doing a review for that day, I'll do a Road to Glory, and we'll have 5 games. Maybe we'll have a few packs in there as well, but you know what I mean. It'll be, yeah, it will substitute the review. I need a better team, though, and that's why I need to finish a Weekend League, so I can get some decent rewards to actually get a better team. See what we can do for the next few hours and see where we finish. But, yeah, if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.